This is TNC All Things Cards. This is our new TCG related show, All Things Cards. Of course, we're going to be covering so many different things, but to go ahead and start, I am Brandon, Tnc Penguin, and we of course have the Pokemon Master Adam. How you doing?
Hey man, I'm really happy that we're starting this new series. As most of you probably know that have already been a part of the Nerd Chambers, or those of you tuning in for the first time ever, appreciate you stopping by. Brandon and I have this new addiction of trading cards, and we'll get a bit more
I
into
don't know
it.
what you mean by addiction.
Yeah. Not that huge case full of expensive boxes.
Nah, but yeah, as Adam was jumping to there, we are going to be talking as much about TCG as we possibly can. Everything, all the trading card games, as long as we know and we can cover them. We do also, of course, have our incredible friend Eric, who is our magic guy. He has his own show, Commander and You. We're going to bug him. We're going to bring him on here to, talk to all you guys about, new magic sets, the possibly, just reviewing the sets themselves and just talking about new upcoming releases as well when he's able to. I, myself, am a huge Yu-Gi-Oh fan growing up. That was my game. I actually didn't collect Pokemon myself, so I'll still be kind of the Yu-Gi-Oh guy here when there's new releases, stuff like that to talk about. And then we got Pokemon, of course. And Adam is the master of everything Pokemon, so he will be the one kind of really guiding through all of you through that, and I'm here just to have some fun. And I've gotten into the collection myself pretty well, so it's been a fun couple months. But to go ahead and get this started for maybe the people that are new to TNC, or the people that just know us for video games, or myself for just movies. Adam, if you want to go ahead and start it out, just tell the people a little bit about yourself and your current collection status.
Yeah, sure thing. So I just turned 25, so I'm old now. Exciting. Currently live with my girlfriend. It was a recent move-in, so also exciting. That happened a little bit last year. So we've lived in this apartment for 7 months now. So going by fast. I work at home, so you could see the other computer set up behind me. I swear it's not too. I'm not that rich. All right, that's all work. I didn't pay for it. But I don't know if you guys ever have any other questions or want to get to know a little bit more about me. You can either tweet at us or private message, email. We also have our own website, thenerdchambers.com, and we have a Meet the Team section. You can just click on that, read a little bit more about me or anybody else on the team as well. Now, as for my current status of cards, my current collection, you'll see right here I got a little display case. Now, it's definitely not what I want it to be, because all of my cards that I want to get graded for my own personal collection are currently at PSA. So I'm not going to have them for a while. But you'll see there is one graded card right there. You can't really tell what it is. But it's a Shining Rayquaza PSA 10 that our boy here got me for my birthday. Oh, bless up. All the other cards in there are just cards that I want to get graded eventually that I just haven't sent out, just to at least fill it up. But yeah, right now I have like over 100 cards at PSA. A lot of them are for personal collection. A lot of them are for selling. I have just binders and tins full of bulk and other cool cards. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting right now.
That's hey, it's awesome to hear. And I know, as Adam mentioned, his PSA cards, he's got something about like 115 cards of PSA right now. And I actually went to the website right now. Some really exciting news. My Yu-Gi-Oh cards have left the first process. There we go. I'm so excited. That's going to be one of the most enjoyable unboxings I will ever get to do. I have 24 Yu-Gi-Oh cards right now with PSA, and they're all 2002 to like 2006, almost a good portion first edition cards, and it is going to be insane to unbox those. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But yes, Adam, your collecting has been infectious. Truly, your unboxing is what got me back into collecting cards. You were doing Pokemon streams every Sunday. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get back into Yu-Gi-Oh. It's been a long time. I'm gonna buy some booster boxes, some single packs, all that good stuff. And I'm glad I found my way back to it. Now I'm heavily into Pokemon myself, and you know, it's just crazy to think on how much this last like 6 months has really changed Pokemon trading cards and all that stuff, thanks to COVID, good and bad. Good because Pokemon has been brought such a light for the modern community that everyone is knowing and hearing about Pokemon. The bad because, of course, printing is much slower right now. But to kind of jump into my own collection and myself as well, I am Tnc Penguin. I stream on twitch.tv/Tnc Penguin and kind of do all the card openings, video games there. I've been dating my girlfriend for about a year now. We actually, today, from 1 year ago today, we got matching tattoos like 2 weeks into us dating, 3 weeks into us dating. But yeah, thought that was super fun. I really into tattoos myself, just like Adam. I'm sure we'll see his Rayquaza in a second. You know, got the Deadpool, yeah, got his Rayquaza on his arm. Got my Yami Yugi chilling on the back of my arm right there. But as for the collecting side, I started collecting back like 2002, kind of like what I said with my Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I have a lot of my old school Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I have not sold anything, so I have stuff from Legend of Blue Eyes, unlimited first edition kind of stuff there, and all that's with PSA right now. So all my good holo stuff and super rares, secret rares, all that stuff is with PSA. I just started collecting Pokemon. It's so weird to think that I've been collecting Pokemon now for only 2 months. It's so weird to think it's just been 2 months now. 2021, like January 1st was like the first day I think I actually bought cards, and my first completed collection is my my Pride and Joy right up there, the complete Baby Shiny set. I took a lot. It was a good time. I'm glad I got it completed, and I'm glad I kind of waited a little bit, because if I would have jumped on those right away to complete it, it would have been nuts. But yeah, right now, Baby Shinies is kind of my pride and joy right now with the new set Shining Fates, the stockpile I have next to me. I would love to get all 102 of the new Baby Shinies, and outside of, Pokemon this year, Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 2002 to about 2008, and then I came back 2020. HeroClix is another kind of collecting thing for me. That was much further back, but I've always loved collecting. So it's going to be a lot of fun to kind of, just mess around with this show and talk as much just trading cards as we possibly can. But to kind of touch on the things that we like so you can understand us a little bit better as well. Adam, what is your favorite Pokemon set?
My favorite all time. Now, I feel like I'm going to kind of get a little bit of a kickback on this, but I'll explain my reasoning. So, my favorite set of all time is Sun and Moon Celestial Storm. And everyone's probably thinking, why? There's not that much good in there. And I'm going to counter that, and I'm going to say, you're crazy. So, Rayquaza is my favorite Pokemon of all time, all right? So, you don't only have the Rainbow Rare Rayquaza in there, which is huge value. Huge. A lot of people love Rayquaza. But for those people who also like those training cards, which I get why you like them. For me, not really my dealio, but if you love it, I get it. And there's a Lycia, which is like $150 trainer card in there. But you also have Rainbow Rare Blaziken, which is such a sick Pokemon. You have the Rainbow Rare Articuno. Who doesn't love the legendary birds? Rainbow Rare Scizor, also pretty cool. And then there's other Rayquaza variants in there, other trainers. There's just a lot of sick cards in there that I know isn't for everybody, but for me, it's like, this is the set.
No, hey, honestly understandable, especially with Rayquaza being your favorite Pokemon. It's not even surprising at all that this would be your favorite set, because there are just some beautiful Rayquaza cards. Of course, as you mentioned, the Secret, you got the GX Full Art, but then there are some other just nice ones in here as well. I really love the Rayquaza GX, the I actually don't have that. 109 is the number for it, and I think you just got that one actually. It's such a nice card. So
yeah, where he's about to, he's high up in the sky, you see the planet below him, he's about to probably hyper beam, it looks like.
Yeah.
That's a sick card. It's so
yeah.
cool. It's such a cheap
cool.
card, but why? It's so cool.
No, yeah, I 100% agree with you. And then, outside of your favorite set being Celestial Storm, kind of just rattle off some of the other sets you really like. If you have any reasons to them as well, feel free.
Oh yeah, easy peasy, buddy. We got Sun and Moon team up. Yep, that's right. Another Sun and Moon set. And y'all are probably like, where's the Sword and Shield? I like Sword and Shield sets. They're not the best though. They're not. So Sun and Moon team up. You have the best art ever made on a Pokemon card, and it's the Latios GX tag team alternate full art card, where they're side by side and they're kind of like kneading their heads together, and it shapes a heart. That is adorable. Like, I already love Latios and Latias. They're one of the main Pokemon I try and collect. But that card, that's like a $200 card right now. So that card is insane. You have the Rainbow Rare Pikachu and Zekrom. If you love Pikachu, that's already a bonus. You have the Rainbow Rare Gengar and Mimikyu GX. I love Gengar. Mimikyu is a newer found Pokemon that I enjoy. Now, I do love the Rainbow Rare, but even better than that is the alternate full art, where it's kind of like creepy, mysterious, dark looking. Honestly, I think that looks 10 times better. You have the Magikarp Wailord, which is amazing because like Wailord is just like spouting water up, and Magikarp is just getting lifted. You have the Rainbow Rare Eevee Snorlax. You have the Rainbow Rare Venusaur Celebi, bunch of trainer cards. This set is insane. It was really hard for me to choose between Team Up and Celestial Storm.
No, again, another set I can really agree with you. I just want to touch on the Gengar Mimikyu.
Yeah, of course.
The one one I know that doesn't probably get as much love, the Celebi Venusaur cards in this set are some of my favorite cards in almost any sets, but go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say my only other set that I just wanted to bring up here would be XY Evolutions. Not because it's that amazing of a set, honestly. I really don't love the set that much. I'm okay never opening those. But because when you do open them, and if you have, when you were younger, you were opening Pokemon cards, this is just nostalgia at its finest. You have most of the, base set cards, like the Holo Zard and everything, but you also have some additional cooler new cards, like the Mega Charizard EX Full Art, and, same with the Venusaur. You have the Blastoise as well. You have the Mewtwo, the Dragonite, all those Full Art EXs. So, you have the old stuff plus some new stuff. So, top 3 for me due to nostalgia.
No, I can definitely understand that. And honestly, like, I'm glad XY Evolutions is in yours, because in my eyes, that is what brought you back, like, heavy into collecting. Because you pulled that Zard, and after that, there was just no turning back for you. It was just constant openings. And then you pulled it again, right? You pulled 2 of them, I think, within like 3 weeks of each other. I pulled 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I mean, some great sets. I know newer stuff in here, which is really cool. But yeah, no, I'm no issues with those at all. To kind of just ramble off a couple of mine, Shining Fates and Hidden Fates for me. Those, again, the baby shinies are probably my favorite rarity in any Pokemon. A little more simple, they're nothing crazy. They're just a holo card with, just being a shiny Pokemon. So that side of it is just really enjoyable for me. Some of the full arts are just gorgeous, like the Umbreon, the Evolutions are just fantastic. I would probably say my favorite set, and of course being the one who loves Shuckle, my guy sitting right next to me, Lost Thunder. That I love that set again so much, and it all really just comes down to the Shuckle cards in there. That's
but there are other good cards in there.
There are the Lugia,
the Rainbow Rare Mimikyu, the Lugia, Tyranitar, Suicune.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, those trainer cards in there too are some of probably my favorite trainers, like Professor Elm's Lecture. That is an adorable card. Absolutely love that one. But yeah, there is some really great stuff in this set. I would eventually love to open up some Lost Thunder someday. I've opened up a single pack. I did pull a Lugia GX, not the huge one, but the 159 card. That felt great in itself, honestly. So someday, it would be my dream to open up as much Lost Thunder as I possibly could. to kind of throw it a little bit old school on the packs, Fossil, definitely my favorite older set. Some of the cards in Fossil are just absolutely insane to my eyes. Gengar was my first ever like love of a Pokemon, and of course just the regular Gengar card being in there is just so freaking cool. On top of that, I love Dragonite, Lapras. The three birds being in there is really cool, and I don't know what it is, but the set just works out so well for me because I love fossil Pokemon. Kabutops, one of my favorite. I love Aerodactyls, so that kind of that set, just having those cards in there just is so incredible for me. So, but yeah, Fossil, Lost Thunder, Shining and Hidden Fates, incredible sets. So since Adam and I dove into all the Pokemon that we really do enjoy, Yu-Gi-Oh! Again was my first love with trading cards, and I would love to kind of just bring up some of the old sets I really enjoy. For me, it's always going to be Metal Raiders was my OG number one, because Gate Guardian growing up and Shadow Ghoul were my two favorite cards. So those two cards being in that set was honestly just fantastic. And then moving on from there, of course, you can't go wrong with Legend of Blue Eyes. Absolutely fantastic set, starting out everything for Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans. Finally, Invasion of Chaos. Invasion of Chaos, that is one of the first ever first edition sets I ever got as a child. So it was always just really cool kind of thinking back, looking at those. And some of the hits in that set is just insane. The Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy at the end, I have that first edition card in right now with PSA. So I don't know what it is, but I remember like Adam and I, throughout our time in high school, we've been friends now for 10, 11 years, and we used to always have these little kicks every year or two where we'd be like, you know what, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! And we would just go through all my cards, start dueling again, and I just remember going through all my Invasion of Chaos stuff. It's just, it always felt so good. But that's going to kind of do it for the trading card portion of it, for the actual cards. Now, Adam, when it comes to movies and video games based off of probably just Pokemon for yourself, where does it go for you? What are some of your favorites?
So, movie-wise, besides Pokemon, the first movie, because, you know, obviously that's going to be top tier. It's literally the first movie. Mew and Mewtwo made me cry. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. Please go watch it. Don't watch the Evolution one where it's, you know, revamped and reanimated. It's still good. It's the same story. But the OG is better. I think the animations back then were better, in my opinion. But besides that movie, Pokemon Heroes. Now, I think that's like I want to say it's like the 5th movie made? 5 or 6. It's one of those. Anyways, it's a Latios movie. So, as I already explained with the team-up card for it, I love those Pokemon, so absolutely love this movie. It's adorable. But besides movie-wise then, you know, to jump more into the game side of things, Pokemon Coliseum, on the GameCube, that game was perfect. I wish they would make a Coliseum 2 or something, like even just remake the game. I'm okay with that. It was just so awesome and so fun. And then more of on the handheld side of things, Pokemon Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, you know, that series, hence where my love of Rayquaza came from. Those games are just so well made. And the legendaries, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, they're just so neat.
No, totally fair. I never played a Pokemon game until the last few months, so it was really cool getting to go back. We played the heck out of Emerald. I think I did probably 20 runs of Emerald. We were like doing our Nuzlocke runs, and I probably ran through about 20 in about 2 weeks, constantly just running through and playing him. It is so fun. I truly understand why people love Pokemon now, like where the roots come from for a lot of people, and I really need to start kind of expanding a little bit more when it comes to Pokemon, because all I've really ever played is Coliseum when I was growing up, Emerald and Platinum over the last couple months, Sword and Shield when it first came out, and then Pokemon Go. So I can appreciate Pokemon where it came from, but I'm really excited to really just dive into as many Pokemon games as possible, of course, with the remake coming up soon. But for me, again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was always the one for me early on. Duelist of the Roses was one of the weirdest trading card games into a video game because it didn't play like Yu-Gi-Oh! It was almost like this weird chessboard. Super interesting, super weird. It was a lot of fun, but realistically, in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh!, it played terribly in comparison. Super fun game,
I
though.
actually remember playing that game.
Yeah, it's like your cards like moved
I looked
on
it
the
up
map
real
and stuff.
quick. Yeah, I actually remember this.
That game was
It was
so
a very different
weird.
game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I always remember loving that game so much. And then, Legacy of the Duelist, Duel Links as well. Both those games I played a bit of. But for me, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the TV shows. The first 2 seasons of like the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Show was just so fantastic. And I go back once a year at least and go watch them. So it's super fun to go see those again. And I know, Adam, yourself, you have a bunch of the movies coming in right now. I think you've finally completed buying every single Pokemon movie. I have never seen any Pokemon movie.
One day we're just
Any
going to
of
have to binge, man.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and watch one and just really get to relive that a little bit. So that'll be super fun there. But yeah, today we talked about a lot. We let all of you get to know us a little bit. We talked about our current collections, our favorite card sets from everything, our favorite cards, our favorite Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! And of course, movies, TV, and all that fun stuff. So again, thank you so much for swinging by today, checking out the new show, TNC All Things Cards. If you want to help support us, go to the website, thenerdchambers.com. You can get our merch. We have stuff like the Nerd Chambers. You got Tnc Penguin, Commander and You. Pretty much every single show we have out right now has some sort of merch. We will be getting logos up real soon for this show as well. Those will go up on the website as soon as possible. But again, thank you so much for swinging by today. It's been an absolute blast getting to finally figure a way that we can fill the addiction a little bit more for talking Pokemon and trading cards as well. So again, thank you. Adam, anything else?
That'll cover it. Just, if you love these card discussions and maybe you even want to see card openings, we do that pretty often. Brandon, as you saw, has that thick box that's going to last us a while. He's going to be doing it on Sundays for the most part. Yeah. I'll probably be doing Fridays or Saturdays. That way we could at least split it up. You guys can have more content spread out throughout the time. So just, find our Twitch. That way, TNC Penguin or the Nerd Chambers. That way you can watch the openings too, because those are really fun for us, and we love to interact with you guys during it.
Yeah, it's a super good time, and we do have a lot of different plans for this show as well. We are hoping we can, do announcements for releases. We can do anything from reviews of a set, or, if you guys have a favorite set that, we maybe didn't bring up today, let us know in the comments. Maybe we could do a breakdown of the set, even if it's 5, 10, 15, 20 years old, kind of just review some of the cards, talk about them, maybe find like PSA populations and stuff like that. So again, thank you so much. It's been an absolute blast with the Pokemon community and the Pokemon Force on Facebook. But until next time, thank you again.